veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say 'Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say
What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 8bit79. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. So let's go ahead and get into it without further ado.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the binoculars out in time.
Look, well, let's not stand on ceremony, mate. Let's start the show.
All right, so getting right into it with E art. This is absolutely dope, absolutely amazing. Um, Loving every bit of it. We see we got new or three new uniforms and one brand new character coming to the game. All of them symbiotes. We got the live stream the other day. I really didn't get a chance to watch it because I wasn't in town. So now that we are back, let's go ahead and jump on into this thing, shall we? Let's get the music going. Actually, I did not have my. Now I gotta get back into the groove thing, man. Let's see here. We'll pop this on right quick. All right. So yeah, man, everybody losing their mind over the key art. We had the live stream happen just the other day. We'll be getting into the reaction to that here in just a second. I actually want to get this pulled up here. Let's see. This one? No. This one. There we go. Yeah, so this is where we started out the other day. Let me kill the music right quick. This is where all this got started. Y'all can't hear the browser. My bad. But yeah. This is where all of this got started with the Spider-Man uniform. And then, of course, they came back and they hit us in the head with one for Venom that was actually dope. Taking it back to the roots. Oh, wow. How about you not do that? And then, of course, we rounded off with the one for Agent Venom and his tier 4. So, yeah, actually pretty damn dope that we got, you know, a whole new symbiote lineup. Basically, what could be the makings of a new PvP threat in timeline, especially with Spidey and Agent Venom being able to team up. As we all know, Carnage is also tier 4. He's not that far removed from the meta. With both him and Spidey being on the cusp. So, you know, Carnage getting something for the mid-month, along with Agent Venom maybe getting something for the mid-month. It's been a while since they've done 2 dudes in the mid-month. We usually get either 2 females or a female and a dude, but never really 2 fellas. So, or 2 male type characters. So absolutely dope to see. And with the support buffs that he already possesses, he's gonna be buffing the hell out of all the symbiotes. So interesting to see how all of this is gonna play out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the live stream, shall we? Let's make sure you guys can hear that while we kill this music. And knock that off as well. So yeah, actually dope, bro. That intro was sick. Three IL. What up? What up? Yeah, yeah. What's up, announcer? What's going on? Sorry I wasn't here live, but yeah. Oh, they're actually really loud. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the seventh son of the seventh son. Yeah. Mm. I know Carnage is one. I think Toxin is another one, or Scream. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he all shoulders. On that HGH. Got some ideas for the next stream? Look like you getting in your creative bag there, 3LL. You know, from the beginning when 3RL first started till like now and the comfort level, I know that comes with doing this shit over time. Oh, the cat is cool. Okay. Okay, and he's coming to the game as a tier 3. So that's actually dope. He won't be completely useless. Yo, Bubba, what's going on, bro? Just catching up, catching the live stream. I just got back from Vegas yesterday, so yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think everybody that likes cats are like that skill. My volume's going in and out. Hold on. Okay, how's that? Here, I can raise it a little bit. I don't want to raise it too much. But yeah, um, yeah, just got back from Vegas, so I really wasn't around, but I was kind of checking out some stuff, but I didn't watch the live stream. Um, so this is actually my first time seeing it, but I knew about the characters, and I think I got some stuff on the patch notes, but I haven't really got into them with a fine tooth comb just yet. Speaking of patch notes, what the hell happened to the patch notes? Oh, that's nice. They updated it. Bet. Which means they probably updated the key art. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. But they did update the web page art. Okay. Okay, they kind of beefed it up. They kind of beefed it up. That's nice. I think before you had a turret or some shit on that skill. Oh wow. All right. Nice. Mm. Screaming toxin. That's still a beautifully animated skill. I'm sorry. Hmm? Yeah, for real. Good looking out, Bizarnage. They have no idea what they're talking about. The name of it. Yeah, new tier 4 and uniform options. Okay. Let's see her. Let's pause this right quick. We got horrible uniform option in Kitty Pride. Beast, not so bad. Mr. Fantastic. It is his best uniform, so Loki's okay. Kamala Khan's okay. Beast is kind of meh. He is a decent support. He does give some HP and I think defense in that uniform, so not all bad. He's a useful support. He's not a solid support, but he does have a lot of attack for combat types. Actually, I think it's physical combat type, so it's kind of a little niche. Spidey looks sick. Hmm? Why they making? Why they giving that peanut head though? Dude look like the son of the maker. Say, I cannot get past that dome. Hmm. So is he gonna be a superhero then? Let me go back. Okay, it's the angle. The angle of the head looks from that angle. It looks like he has a fucking peanut, bro. Okay. Okay. Doesn't sound like they changed much. Basic damage dealt to supervillains. Okay, so they gave him a lot more damage. But it doesn't sound like they gave him any defenses. And I'm not even, I have the patch notes pulled up, but I'm not reading them. We'll go through that in a second. Or maybe I should pull up the patch notes after every character. We'll try it. We'll try it here. Let me scroll down to Spidey. Okay, so he is still a superhero. So that sucks. But that also means that he still has access at the leadership tag. Oh, those webs look sick, bro. Oh, and it has webbing. Okay, let's see here. Yo, I'm loving that. I'm loving the new force skill. Yeah, I'm loving that. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. And that thing has a whole iframe. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking down, bro. Damage accumulation. And that looks like something you can cancel out of too for PvE. And if that's the case, and this is one of those uniforms that you can run either way, yeah, it looks like they gave him a lot of cancelable shit. That's great, bro. This is gonna be like the best Spider-Man uniform yet. It really is. Because it looks like you can cancel out of the 5th like almost immediately. The 4 looks cancelable. Yeah, what did they do? What did they do this time? Because he doesn't have Doctor Strange no more in this. So what's up? Oh, okay. That's okay. They're gonna have to. They're gonna. Wow. They're gonna have to do. Yeah, that's off. That's off, bro. They shouldn't have copy pasted that. They should have animated a new skill. It's kind of disappointing to put in all that work only to drop it off. They should have animated a tier 3 skill specific to this uniform, and they've done that in the past. So that's yeah, that's trash, bro. That's actually trash. Yeah. Mm. Excuse me. But yeah. Okay, so what optionals? Okay. He's actually got some pretty solid optionals, bro. You got Venom King in Black. That's pretty nice. That's his, I'm assuming, gonna be his second best uniform, or maybe his remain to be PvE uniform, and then maybe they'll take this one in a direction more PvP. Or who knows? Supernova Nebula is her best outfit, and if you do not have Rachel Summers, she's gonna be your best bet in ABX for that specific day. For combat female, Cyclops is kind of meh, but if you don't have any other uniform for Cyclops, it's his best uniform, but the damage just simply is not there. It's simply a support uniform, but it's a solid support. Then you got Thane. He's okay in the Phoenix Force uniform, but tier 3 is, kind of what's holding him back. And then Death of Doctor Strange. I really wish they'd have thrown the Zombie Strange uniform in there, but not that old, so not that bad. You kind of got 3 solid uniforms and then kind of a half miss with Cyclops and Thane. So I'd say 3.5, maybe 4. So yeah. Okay, so let's flip over to the patch notes. Let's flip over to the patch notes, and we'll take it back up. We ain't doing a bunch of jumping around, but and we'll come back to the live stream here in a second. We can turn off this, turn off that. All right, cool. So we got the patch notes here, introducing the November update, new uniforms for Spider-Man, Agent Venom, Warner Perfect Fusion host, okay, yada yada. Tier 4 also Venom Symbiote, new spawn sleeper, joins the battle at tier 3. Odin's Blessings, team up collection, symbiotes. Okay, so taking a look at Toxin, we have superhero acquisition is going to be 30 biometrics daily, so he's a biosub character. Looks like he's going to be in the store hero premium chest, as well as the Black Friday event stage token exchange. So Looks like you're gonna be able to get them for free for a limited time, which is nice. And they actually include the time frame in the patch note, which is nice. So make sure you log in so you don't miss out, myself included. He buffs Venom specifically and then gives all allies 20% all attack, and Venom specifically 60% all attack. He's got the invisible Symbiote tier 2 passive, enhances the effect skills of Symbiote heroes. So increase skill damage and bonus damage, decrease all basic damage. When hit, he gets some invisibility and ignore targeting for 2 seconds. So let's see. Then he also applies to himself 35-35. Increase basic damage dealt to supervillains and increase basic damage received from increase basic damage received from supervillains. Hold on. Yeah, and they got this wonky shit going on too. So hopefully this is a typo, but yeah, it shouldn't be increasing damage received from supervillains and applying that shit to all symbiote allies. If that's his buff, bro, you're not helping. Like, you're not helping. Let's see, he's also got physical damage, a physical attack. Okay, so he's physical damage. Remove active buff from target for 1 second. He's got some paralysis, some fear, got a frenzy buff, some crit rate 65-65, 35 attack defense, crit. And then on the 4, so he doesn't have any iframe ignore in his kit. And where is the heal? 30% heal on the 5th skill on a 14-second cooldown. Invincibility. So definitely a PvE character with a PvE buffs. So we'll have to see. Hopefully that shit doesn't get you one shot in War Boss, trying to buff your symbiotes with this guy. Let's see, and he's a hero, so he does have the leadership tag, so you can also use him with White Fox, which is kind of interesting, I guess. Then you got Spidey. His uniform's gonna be on sale for $8.75, 50% off sale. Coming around for Black Friday. Does have the spider sense and all of that. Still gonna be a superhero. Still gonna have the leadership tag. He's gonna get the symbiote tag. Got some critical rate, dodge rate, and yeah, so that looks to be the same on his uniform effect. The webbing that ignores immunity on his ultimate skill is also still there. 25% ignore defense. Invincibility. I really wish they'd have changed the animation on Web Warrior Wrecker, but you know, it is what it is. Then on the tier 2 passive, he's got some increased guaranteed dodge rate and some increased damage to supervillains by 60% and 25% for the dodge. He's also got a 50% activation rate. His HP drops below 50%. He gets a 30% HP bump, so that looks to be the same. Some invisibility and some ignore targeting for 5 seconds on a 20-second cool down. Got the web attack, 3 seconds, that doesn't ignore immunity. And then on the 4th skill, he has it that does ignore immunity. He also still has his iframe ignore with a 30% HP bump, 70% chance to penetrate. Huh. I wonder if his skill cooldown times changed. It's going to be interesting to see. Really can't check right now because the game is not available. But kind of hard to follow this. Okay, active 4 web bomb, 12-second cooldown. Okay, it's showing the build up. All right, so so they increased the skill cooldown on the web slash what looks to be by 4 seconds, but then again, I think the animation for that thing is a lot longer, so we'll have to see how much of a trade-off it is. It could very well be a wash. He still has the invincibility, some increase all attack and all defense by 30%, 15% crit rate with some incapacitation, and 100% damage prop. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Spidey plays out in PvP. The long skill cooldowns aren't doing him any favors, you know, especially considering they didn't give him any defenses anywhere in there. He's got the same dodge rate, he's got the same ignore non-boss damage, which is good, you know, but it could be better. He's got the same guaranteed dodge. He's got the same increase damage dealt to supervillains, I do believe. So let me see. Yep, 60%. And, you know, the same exact uniform effect. So where's the extra defense coming from? The same tier 2 passive or a 4-star passive with the 30% HP bump. You know, if they'd have made this like a 30% HP bump and, you know, 4 seconds of the undead passive type of deal, if they'd have switched this to say when HP drops below 20%, right, and then give him a 80% or 100% HP bump at the end of say 4 or 5 seconds, that would have been enough, and keep the invisibility, keep the ignore targeting for however many seconds. But I would apply that after the skill wore off, right? You may even have to move this to the tier 2 passive, this portion of it maybe, and give it a different activation rate, right? And then just because this is gonna have to change to like 180 seconds if they gave it that null passive thing. But then on the flip side, you would get the invisibility and the ignorant targeting to activate a lot more, and that would thereby increase his survivability. All they would have had to do was move it to either the uniform passive or the 4-star passive, or even his artifact, right? Or they could have made it part of the leadership and gave it a cooldown. Oh shit. And then that means he would apply that invincibility and ignore targeting to everybody every so many seconds. And that's something that we would have never seen in a leadership before. And if you couple that with something that's actually decent, like debuff removal, and maybe HP for all allies or something, that would actually be a pretty solid fucking leadership. But yeah, that's just me kind of brainstorming on the spot. Moving right along, we got Venom's War Star uniform. So this is gonna actually be dope. Looks like Venom's remaining a superhero, so not going crazy with the supervillain stuff just yet. Looks like he's getting a active heal. That's interesting. Or a passive heal, I'm sorry. But that's kind of interesting. When HP is below 99%, he is gonna heal up to 4% of his HP every second. So similar to my guy. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I may have to tier 4 Venom. Increased chain hit. Increase guaranteed critical rate, super armor, increase basic defense, ignore target dodge rate by 45%, increase skill damage by 52%, and increase bonus damage by 42%. Decrease basic damage received by 30%. Wow, this guy's got the makings of a PvP character without the iframe ignore. With a lot of his passive abilities, the decreased damage received. Then he also has the crit damage and an increased physical attack. I don't know, was survivability that much of an issue that they had to give him a passive heal? Increase all attack and basic defenses by 35%. Got a crit rate buff. He's got a barrier on the 2, fracture on the 3 with some paralysis. Also got some silence and stun on the 2, some snare, fracturing, incapacitation on the 1. So ABX character. Only thing he doesn't have is shock. He even has burn. All on active skills. So yeah, definitely an ABX character. So moving right along to my guy Agent Venom. What are y'all doing with this guy? Decrease chain hit by 40%, increase chain hit when attacking by 20%. Let me see here. Take a look at his passives and what's going on. 40%. Nope, that's not the right passive. No, those are active skills. There it is. Chain hit by 20% and decreased chain hit by 35%. So looks like my guy is getting a hell of a bump and getting some increased basic damage dealt to supervillains by 55%. That is huge. That is holy shit. Okay, let's get back to the live stream, because we actually kind of got ahead of ourselves here going through the patch notes. So we're gonna go ahead and chill and let my guy 3RL take it from here. Okay. Already. $999. Or one. He's the 1,000 customer. Venom is the 1,000. He literally wants Venom to be the 1,000 customer to get a hamburger or something. Shit. Yeah. Fucking hilarious, bro. Yeah, it is, because he's pretty quick, bro. Okay. Snatch him to you, toss him up. Oh, that's dope. Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. Looks cancelable also. Oh, oh, oh. Definitely a skill you cancel on. I mean, you proc on. He may be proc friendly, bro. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's definitely something you can cancel instantly. So 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 4, and then 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 4 cancel, 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the symbiotes are officially gonna be a problem in PvP. I wish they would give her a new uniform. Okay, so 1, let's get this out of here, and 2, um, let's talk about these uniform options. Most of them aren't bad. I don't think the Spider Woman hit really good, but the Miles Morales uniform is an absolute banger. The Hellfire Gala one kind of hurts because you're talking about a Crystal Wall character on a dated uniform, but it is her best uniform, and she wasn't trash for her day. So I feel like a lot of older players will probably have that uniform. For a lot of the newer players, you may not have that uniform. Or even if you're an older player returning and you're filling out your roster, you may not have that particular uniform, and I wouldn't recommend going to get it if you're still trying to play catch up. So there's that. Um, the Black Panther Shuri uniform, it's pretty solid. Does make her a lead / support, but most people still use her in the support capacity. The Silver Surfer Void Knight uniform is a banger, but it is hella expensive because it's a tier 2 native type of situation. And then, like I said, a lot of people probably skipped the Spider-Woman Across the Spider-Verse uniform, simply because I don't think it moved the needle enough. And yeah, so let's get back into it. I'll let 3OA and them take over, and I'm gonna go refresh my drink. All right, let's go back so I can catch up on what I missed. Yeah. Let's see. So we got potential transcendence for Molten Man, and yeah, they really need to go ahead and blow through the rest of them transcended potential characters and shit that they're gonna do. Yeah, for real. Okay. 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 Hmm. Okay. That's gonna be nice, but that's gonna be mainly for tier 4 characters, and it's gonna really benefit players that already have a decent amount of instinct attack via their swords and shit like that. But it's not gonna make or break. Hey, give me 15 million crystals. Hell, give me 500,000 crystals, and I'll be good. Okay. Fucking announcer. Yo, that's what's up. Let's say it's a typo. Korean patch notes say otherwise. Okay. LOL, it's good if net marble gives 500. I know, right? They sitting up there jugging. Oh, it's 15 million crystals collectively. Hell, I remember them saying a while back that Future Fight had hit what 2 million active daily active users or some shit. It was a couple years ago, but let's just take that metric. We got 15 million divided by 2 million. That's only 700. I mean, that's only 7.5 crystals a piece. 7.5. Yeah, Sleeper looks like he might be pretty good. Spidey looks like he may be useful in PvE for the first time, like as a solid character. It also looks like he may have some cancelable skills in there, as well as he could be built for something like zombie survival. in mind. So yeah, that's the other thing. Anyway, back to the patch notes. Yeah, my guy Agent Venom here, man, with this fucking increased basic damage dealt to supervillains by 55%. Oh, that only applies to itself though. Okay. Then he's got the chain hit and increase in the chain hit decrease of 40% and 20%. Got the super armor that applies to self, and then he's got the heal, and then a 30% HP bump, similar to Spidey with super armor and all basic damage decrease. This is interesting though, because back in the day in the old uniform, Agent Venom could kind of snipe and box with some of those lower level tier 4s, maybe level 80s, the Carnages of the world. I mean, the Venoms, the Gores of the world, them sorts when they was running timeline. When you had him and Carnage and maybe a Emma Frost or some shit like that, or Adam, you would have these Agent Venom teams that could kind of snipe a little bit, running him with Carnage support, and maybe somebody like America Chavez support. And a really well-built Agent Venom could do some work along with a really well-built America Chavez. So I'm interested to see what this guy is able to do at tier 4. He does have the ignore iframe on the 4. He's got a lot of healing. He's got damage reduction. He's got damage accumulation on the 5. He's got a low chance to penetrate, but 33% chance to penetrate everything. The only thing he doesn't have is some other meta effect like the webbing that ignores immunity like Spider-Man has, that can get through from time to time, even in PvP, even with the debuff removal, if you catch it in that window, or if you're able to strip that buff somehow. Let's see, Agent Venom's tier 4 is 60% increase of max HP and increased basic damage dealt by 75% every 10 seconds. If it builds fast, it could be strong for a PvP character. And it could make him a headache. It really could, especially considering he has passive healing with a lot of damage reduction. I could see running him with something like an authority. Moving along, Sleeper's tier 3 skill gives poison, fear, snare, 80% chance to penetrate, super armor, and everything else, invincibility for 9 seconds, and a damage proc. He kind of reminds me of Man-Thing. Kind of reminds me of Man-Thing. Moving along, Molten Man and Hydro Man getting their awakened skill. Pretty standard stuff, nothing out of the ordinary here. The animations are actually pretty dope though. Like on both sides. like how they split at the end. Do they do the same thing? Oh yeah, it's just from Multiman side. That's dope. I actually like that. And then we got the new growth system for the Odin's Blessing Awakening. So this is basically just like crafting your cards or anything else. Sooner or later we're gonna be crafting fucking swords and emblems and all of that bullshit too. So just the next piece of the puzzle. So yeah, this system, it seems pretty straightforward. Looks like you're gonna be using 6-star Urus or possibly Odin's Blessings for this stuff. I wouldn't use Odin's if at all possible. I would just try to get these Odin's Glories, look like what they're calling them, for the super success, and then for the regular success it looks like they're calling them Engraved Odin's Blessings. So we'll just call them Mighty and Brilliant Odin's Blessings, because that's too much fucking word salad. And it looks like you're gonna have to gain the material from zombie survival. So, you know, make sure you're handling your business in zombie survival now, because now there are actual farming consequences tied to actual tangibles outside of just, you know, tier 3, tier 4 material type thing, which is interesting. And I hope they keeps adding stuff to the shop, but not just stuff that they want to sell us, like this new material that they're adding to the game, whatever the fuck they're calling this shit. Eternal Flame. Yeah, this little bullshit. So yeah. One more thing, take up inventory space. Give us some more fucking inventory space. Every time y'all put something in the game, I'm gonna tell y'all, give me some more inventory space, goddammit. Using up my shit. You came in the house, used up all the toilet paper, didn't take nice shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just don't do that. Don't go over somebody else's house and use up all of their commode wipes. Damn it, you bring your own. Anyway. Anyway, the looks like they're calling them little shits Eternal Flames, and then your super success rate looks like you're gonna get a double up. So that's actually nice. So 480 and 480, that's actually huge. That's almost 1,000 HP, but it's not as impactful as you may think it is. But it is a place for us to throw some trash Odin's Blessings at, maybe, that we might not use as much. So if you're stacked up on them, you can, you know, use that to kind of alleviate some of that. The awakening effect applies. Equip, so looks like the Increase instinct attack by 2%. Okay, each piece of a character's gear's instinct increase by up to 10%. Therefore, 4 pieces of character gear can be increased by up to 40%. Yeah, but if you get all 5 Odin's blessings maxed out, that's a 50% bump. Or are they saying it maxes out at 40%? Either way, you're talking about anywhere from 160 to 200% bump. Which is not a small number. So yeah, then we got a new team up collection. So also pretty nice. Looks like they added my guy Green Goblin to this thing. So yeah, let's see who all's in here. We got my guy Spider-Man, Venom, Agent Venom, Null. This first 4 list right here, pretty damn sick. Then we come to the top of this middle list. We got my guy Green Goblin in here. Yo, I hope they go back and they give him the symbiote tag. He should have had it from jump with the Red Goblin uniform, so he can take advantage of all of those symbiote passives. And they should change damn, I don't know if I want them to change his shit. They should just change his shit to apply to all allies. Because a lot of the symbiotes that are coming out are heroes, not villains. And if it applies to all villains, he's gonna need some villain type symbiotes. And we know Null is coming. Carnage is probably coming. Void Knight, I think, is a villain, so you can take advantage there. Venom is not. Malekith is, but he's not tier 4. So kind of in a weird space. They could bring Scream and Toxin in at tier 4 with Null. I doubt they do 3 tier 4s, and I definitely doubt they do it as a mid-month. They may do 2 tier 4s at the mid-month, but they're definitely not doing 3. And Null's already been data mined, so a lot of people are expecting him. To be either the only one or at least one. Now, if they backdoor it and do somebody like Green Goblin, oh my lord, that's gonna be a powerhouse unit right there, because Green Goblin in his Red Goblin uniform is already strong. And if they give him a really solid tier 4, and I think he has an artifact, but they could do some tweaking with it, he may be a real problem. So the symbiote landscape is about to change, and it's about to change drastically. This could possibly be the best uniform collection in the game really shortly. You have Spider-Man Miles Morales in here, who's already a tier 4. You have Carnage, who could be getting an update with Null. You have Null, who's definitely getting an update soon with the uniform, who's native tier 3, the first native tier 3. You got Agent Venom, who's getting a tier 4. You have Venom, who's already tier 4. You have Spider-Man, who's already tier 4. You have Silver Surfer, who's already tier 4. And all of these characters are either powerful already in their own right or on the cusp of it. Miles Morales is a unit in his Enter the Spider-Verse uniform. Not even at tier 3, at level 80. I mean, at tier 4, but at level 80, he's a whole unit. So, you know, giving him the tier 4 is just icing on the cake as far as he's concerned. Spidey was on the cusp of being in the meta. This uniform, I hope this uniform is strong enough to stand alone, where he doesn't need the Venom team up or the Symbiote team up, right? That's the hope. I also hope it's not a situation where, oh, Null is coming with some more Symbiote support that puts it over the top and makes this the default de facto team. I want it to be some back and forth and balancing with the existing meta that is there. I want him to be able to snipe Wolverine from time to time, but still have trouble with him. Similar to how Deadpool can kind of snipe him sometimes now. But we need a speed type counter for combat types. That's the whole holdup. That is definitely the holdup. But we'll have to wait and see. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 tier 4s on this list, and there are potentially 8 if they do 2 in the mid-month with Null. And that could be anyone that's on this list or another already existing tier 4 like Black Widow or an existing character that has a tier 3 or an awakened skill but also got a symbiote in the comics that they decide to make. You know, they're not gonna do Gwenum because they just gave her a uniform. They're probably not gonna do Spider-Gwen. I wonder if Black Cat ever had the symbiote. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I don't think they're pulling from this story. Whoa. I wonder if they're pulling from here. Hmm. That's very interesting. Just to show you guys what I've been checking out. Hold on. Let me do this right quick. So I've been looking to see, because interestingly enough, they call this collection Symbiote and Spider-Man, right? So of course I plug that in and you get Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man, Alien Reality, and you got my guy Hobgoblin back here, who we don't have in the game yet. And this run centers heavily around him. It was a 2019 run. So I found that interesting, but I'm really looking for more. You know, I also saw Spider-Man Crossroads, by the same writers, Peter David and Greg Land. But I don't think it's this comic run either. So I'm really not sure. This was from 2021. Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads. And then I scrolled down and then I saw Symbiote Spider-Man and I was like, wait a minute, this is something different. Let me see what this one's talking about. So, not really too sure. I was looking to see if there was maybe a link to Noel in here somewhere. Because we know he's coming. But this, I don't know. Peter fights Noel's first creation, Spider-Man, King in Black 2020 by Peter David and Greg Land. Whoa. And we got Carnage. This looks like Agent Venom. Who is this? Who is this? Symbiote, no perfect process leading symbiote readers. They okay. Guardians face the Clintar. I don't know if they're gonna really do anything with the Guardians. Green Curse of Carnage. No, don't think they're pulling from that. King in Black, Return of the Valkyries. I don't think they're going anywhere near Asgard with this. Ooh. Venom of Web, Empires End by Clay Chapman. Louis Villanova. Okay. Kicking off the King in Black event, Null travels through the cosmos on the way to Earth, killing everything in his path. On his way, he encounters Kree ship, lets his horde loose. Okay. One Kree soldier survives but is rescued. But when rescued, he leads Null to the remaining fleet of soldiers and continues his carnage. Okay. No, we're not doing Gore the God Butcher. Absolute Carnage, been there, done that. We already got the uniform. Silver Surfer Black, we already got the uniform. Venom. I think this is King in Black, or what leads up to it. No, I mean, it finally made his official debut. Venom 3. They could be taking it back and just redoing what they already did. King in Black takes New York. Nope, I don't think we're going anywhere near the Avengers either. I think the most likely comic they're pulling this from is this Spider-Man, this symbiote Spider-Man King in Black. I think that's exactly where they're pulling this from. I think this is exactly where this is coming from. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We also got the hot deals coming back. So I would if you got to move some CTPs around, now's the time. They actually sell. So let's see, where is it? Not the Uru amplifiers; those are actually pretty good. The 100%, this one, the hot deal. Oh no, that's Uru. The custom deal unequipped gear unequipped pack for $8. You got a purchase limit of 2 on this thing, so you can actually buy this thing twice. And if you need to use one to move some stuff around, I would do that, and then just keep the other one in the inventory. You can hang on to it for 60 days, and if you made any mistakes, you got to do over, right? So really, really good thing to have. Or if you just want to test some CTPs and then remove them all, stick them in the inventory, and then slowly put them back where they were. You can do that as well. Plenty of ways to skin that cat, but very, very useful tool. This thing here can save you a lot of crystal. So one of the best things that they've come out with since the Stark Stash, personally, I think. And then we got 25 new daily trivia questions have been added. Tier 4, Tier 4 advancement ticket and mega advancement ticket have been added. The above items will be sold as an event product in the future. Okay, and then you got Tier 4 can only be used on Tier 3 potential transcended with level 80 plus gear 30 plus potential level 12 and skill level 10. So really not saving you any soul of the Faltine or life seed or carbo in the upgrading of the gears, the levels, or the skills. It's only saving you for the cost to Tier 4. So kinda sucks. And the same thing with Tier 3 with those Tier 3 tickets. Similarly though, that was how Tier 2, how regular Tier 2 tickets work. Now the Tier 4 mega advancement ticket can be used on level 70, Tiers 25, Tier 3 characters. So it bypasses all of that. So if you get you a mega ticket, hang on to that joker, because those are way, way more valuable than just a regular Tier 4 advancement ticket. Then we got some game error fixes. The icon being displayed as Tier 4 or as Tier 3 when watching the Awaken potential video, again in team uniform, has been fixed. Okay. The HP of heroes being incorrectly displayed in World Boss has been fixed. Thank you. Because that is annoying as hell, and that shit can get you clapped. And that wasn't just happening in World Boss, it was also happening in GBR and other game modes. So I hope you guys fixed it across the board. The challenge count being displayed abnormally in certain conditions has been fixed. I don't know what they mean about the challenge count. Unrelated text being displayed in comment card, edit applied, game mode list has been fixed. Okay. We'll return with various content improvements, so please stay tuned. Will do. Now, I don't know what people are mad about this particular update for. This actually looks like a solid update. You know, unless people are pissed because Null isn't coming, or Spidey is getting like his 50th fucking uniform. With the arrival of the Tier 4 advancement ticket, you can change, now think about changing the reward for specific events such as Black Friday, when you give us a Tier 3 selector or a Transcendent selector for free. Amen. Amen, my guy. Damn, can I second that? Shit. Yeah, square business. And you got my vote, bro. Like, I don't even need to. Matter of fact, let's go back. I was gonna say I don't need to read anymore, but this dude is talking good. You give the tier 3 selector or transcendent selector for free, and additional options for characters to be selected, because the old and medium players do not use these selectors. Amen. As they already have these characters. Instead of giving us an outdated selector, how about giving us a transcendent or mega tier 3 ticket? He's not even asking for a tier 4 ticket. He's just asking for a mega or a transcendent tier 3 ticket that you can use on anybody. And it's just one per year. I think that's an excellent idea, because there are so many players that are still playing catch up on so many different areas and angles of the game that this only helps. So yeah, here, fucking here, my guy. You got my vote. What do you mean? Okay. Now, I'm not going to be up for the update, so y'all are going to have to catch me tomorrow because they are still undergoing maintenance. At this time, I actually just checked. They do got the key art update up though. So, no. I mean, but yeah, dude isn't even asking for a tier 4 selector, right? And that's really what they need to be doing at this point, is giving out, I would say both, a tier 3 or and transcendent selector that you can use on any character you want. You know, excluding native tier 2s and whatnot. So I would do that. And then the other end of that would be see. There we go. Yeah, the other end of that would be the tier 2 not tier 2, the paywall exclusives and all of that stuff, right? But I think we're kind of at a point where that really doesn't matter for certain characters, where it's not going to hurt their bottom line that much. So I would say go ahead, but if you want to exclude the paywall characters, the native tier 2s and that sort of thing, maybe even the crystal wall characters, I would say no, because that's not really been the case, to be honest. For the natives, yeah, but not for the crystal wall. And so yeah, I would say you could use it on them. So that would be your Professor X's and Weapon Hex and all of these sorts of characters. But for the tier 4, I think they should also give out a tier 4 selector. I think we're deep enough with tier 4 characters, and if they want to make it a short list of tier 4s, like, you know, the Avengers or some shit like that, to start, okay, cool, I'm good with that. They can make it the Avengers, they could throw Sharon Rogers in there, fuck it. And I think that works. I think that would draw a lot of players back to the game for a short amount of time at least, because for one, a lot of players quit playing because it takes so fucking long to build a tier 4, especially if you're at that low level of grinding. It takes a minute. No Pierce trying to climb World Boss, trying to get into World Boss Legend. It takes a minute. So yeah. Be good, but it will make even more money. Concerned about free to plays too. Yeah. So let's slide on over here to Twitter, and we'll see how the live stream did. I hope I see our She-Hulk or Widow with the symbiote. Okay. Wiccan tier 4, based on Agatha all along. Nobody gives a shit about Disney Plus, my guy. New uniform for and improve her speed, definitely. Matter of fact, gotta show you some love because you got my girl Aurora up there. Hey, Sam Alexander skin. The Nova, that's actually dope. Lord. But everybody is not really talking about the live stream. What about Wiccan? Hopefully they add Venom skin from Venom the Last Dance movie. Also, let there be Carnage. Yeah, I doubt we're gonna get those. I think the ship's pretty much sailed on that. But, you know, if they do, I wouldn't be upset at it. See who's talking about the key art. Nice new character. Shame Noah didn't get featured in the key art. Hope Sleeper is tier 3 Awaken. Out the gate though. Yeah, he's definitely that. So let's see, don't forget Widow. Yo, we're getting Sleeper, Cosmic Gamer. Okay, but Agatha, Wiccan, and Death. A is more about Wiccan. Don't forget the last OG Avengers, tier 4 that needs an upgrade, Black Widow. But yeah, they did touch just about every other Avenger, didn't they? They touched Doctor Strange got a zombie uniform along with Falcon, but he didn't get a tier 4. Thor got a uniform recently. Captain America got a zombie uniform. They hit up all of the Iron family. He went to passing out tier 4s and shit that were kind of whack, but still. Shit. Yeah, they didn't touch just about everybody. Black Panther got an update a while back that was really solid, and he's still really good at the top of the meta. If you have a tier 4 Black Panther, shout out. So yeah, I am kind of taken aback by this. That's dumb. When you finally get the uniform, but the suit is cheeks, and now you need to wait another year. Hey bro, what you mad at? I like the face, but what you mad at? Please add the Hobgoblin. See, this is what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody see this. Oh, this triple OG right here. Bro, who the fuck is the guy on the left side? Talking about Alex. Left side of what? Oh, I guess he didn't know who Sleeper was. Shit, like I did. I didn't know who the fuck. So haven't played the game, but really wish Sleeper wasn't in the setting. Dailies is the party. Sleeper automatically switches cat form. New character Sleeper. Where's Black Widow? Symbiote suit. Yeah. Sleeper. So a lot of people are happy that Sleeper's coming to the game. Apparently he's got a pretty decent fan base, at least amongst future fighters. I don't know, this guy, I don't know if he's happy or upset. And he just doesn't like zombies. So, and then this guy's asking for agony. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. That may be who we're getting with Noel. I see them doing a male and female for the mid-month. It's not gonna be a seasonal, because they've already done the fall seasonal. So Halloween's over. We don't do a Thanksgiving seasonal. So next one is gonna be Christmas, and that's next month, mid-month. So we've got a ways for that, because we've got this update that's coming, and then the next mid-month, and then the next full update, unless they do a double mid-month, because they're going to be taking off for Chinese New Year and all that stuff. So unless they do a double mid-month and come back and give us, no, they may do double mid-month and give us a main update, and then a mid-month, and then radio silence for a while they ramp up for the 10-year anniversary. So, and then of course, Noel will make, see here, as far as this poll, Sentry's off, War Machine's off, Mr. Fantastic's off, Psylocke, Hulk, Doc Doom, Quicksilver, Apocalypse, Agent Venom are all off this list. Noel will soon be, or Agent Venom and Noel. So Agent Venom's going first, and then Noel's probably going to follow suit. Anti-Man is off the list already, as well as Weapon Hex now is off this list. So the only three left are Medusa, Crescent, and Emma Frost. Like I said, Crescent may be packaged with something for Luna Snow, as well as Sharon Rogers as an update, maybe with another brand new sort of character, which I think would be dope. And then or maybe they package her with a tiered 4-wave or something like that. I don't know. Who knows, right? But they do something like that, and that's the 4 for the main update. Emma's probably going to be packaged with an X-Men centered update. I didn't expect for them to get Apocalypse off the list this soon, to be honest. And then Medusa's probably going to be packaged with something with Black Bolt. His uniform's old, really still hits really hard, but it's also seasonal, so they're probably trying to get it out of that rotation. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it. Will definitely be interesting to see how they do that. And Emma, she's probably gonna come something with an X-Men 97-ish update. So that's how the foreseeable future is shaking out in the world of Marvel Future Fight. Expect to see these three in an update probably after the mid-month with Noel. They may do another double mid-month and give us something with a one-off with Medusa and maybe Black Bolt again. Give her tier 4. And then the next full update will probably be either somewhere centered around Crescent or somewhere centered around Emma Frost and the X-Men. And they got a lot of X-Men to touch, so we'll wait and see. But anyway, y'all like, comment, share, sub. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Do you think I'm right with this Symbiote Spider-Man King in Black 2020? Where they're pulling a lot of these uniforms from. We'll see if we get something with Carnage. We'll definitely know. If they were doing anything with the King in Black, then Noah was definitely in there. So yeah. Anywho, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong